Hey guys, Al here again. I want to talk a little bit about the title of my video here. The best oil is not gun oil. And I'll give you the reasons why I say that. For those of you that have seen my previous videos of my Ruger 1022s and my Ruger PC carbine, they've both been modified for competition use. The 1022s had a trigger pull of about 1.25 pounds. And my PC carbine maybe right around 2 pounds, I would say. Worked flawlessly for a couple of years, all three of them a couple of years. So I took the 1022 out, getting ready for a match, and it went full auto on me. And they said, well, that's not good. Tried a few more magazines, it kept getting worse. Instead of being 1 or 2 rounds, it might have been 3 or 4. So I went home for the day. I said, well, I got a second Ruger 1022, put that action in the white stock, and went out again. And after about 2 or 3 magazines full, it went full auto on me. I said, well, this is really strange, 3 or 4 days, and both my guns are going full auto. Never found the problem, but I had another match coming up, USPSA. I was going to use the PC carbine in. Went to the match, and in the last stage, the gun went full auto on me. It went 3 rounds instead of 1. It was the last stage. The range officer kind of looked at me. We both laughed. He said, "You hear that?" He said, "Sure did." I said, "It's a good thing it's the last stage." Anyways, put all the guns away. So to try to figure out the problem, I had 3 guns go bad within a week and a half. And that's, again, these guns have been flawless forever. Since I modified them. So anyways, a few weeks before then, I was looking for a better gun oil. I'm always looking for better things. And I went to my son, who's an auto mechanic. I said, "Hey, Chris," I said, "I'm looking for some really slick oil to use in my guns." I said, because I'm not satisfied with what I have. He said, "Hey, have you ever tried this?" And what he came out with was this Lucas Heavy Duty Air Tool Lubricant. And I said, "No, I've never tried that." He said, "Give it a try." He says, "My tools are so quiet now, and they seem to have more power than they ever did." So I put a little squirt on my finger, and that stuff is really slippery. And it took a lot to get it off my fingers. So I put some in a little tube here, because I don't need 16 ounces of it. And I put this oil on all 3 of my guns. And they are so slippery now, because the sears don't have a lot of engagement. The sear just wasn't holding because of this oil. So I took it off the sear, and I don't use it on the sears anymore. I did fix them a little bit. And I just use like a conventional oil on the sears. But, you know, on my 1022s and on my Ruger PC carbine, I just put a little bit on my fingers, and I rub it over the bolts, completely coat the bolts with it. I put it on the face of the hammers, because both the actions work the same. And these guns are so smooth now, when you cock them and when the bolt hits the hammer, it just glides right over it. I swear by this stuff. Now, I liked it so much, I went out and I bought their gun oil, extreme duty gun oil. Now, I don't believe that Lucas is going out and inventing gun oil. I think they're using their automotive oils. I think that's what this is. It's a little bit different color. So what I did is I put a few drops on a piece of metal, and I angled the metal to watch it run. And I do believe that the gun oil is a little bit heavier, not by much. And it also felt a little bit different on my fingers, like a little more tacky, I'd say. So what I do with this is I coat the bolts with it. And this gun oil I use on the rails of my semi-auto pistols now, just because it's a little bit stickier and would last longer. But I think so far, of all the gun oils I've tried, and I've tried a ton of gun oils and automotive oils, I found this to be the best stuff there is. So you can get it on Amazon. A 16-ounce bottle is right now is $10.56. I just looked it up. Go in on it with somebody. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Give it a try. Give it a try. Post your comments or any questions against this video, and I hope it works out for you. Thanks for listening. Bye.